Hi everyone, so this is your last question from Q24, the third slot. Please pause the video and try it once before you look at the solution. Okay, a tough one to crack, a really good question, beautiful question. So, the number of distinct real values of x satisfying the equation max of x comma 2 minus min of x comma 2 is equal to mod of x plus 2 minus mod of x minus 2. Alright, so first things first, let's treat the left hand side as a function. That is, y is equal to max of x comma 2 minus minimum of x comma 2. Okay, so we'll try to first plot the graph of this particular function, right? So we basically consider two possibilities. The first possibility is when x is greater than 2. When x is greater than 2, max of x comma 2 will obviously be x because x is more than 2 and you're always checking the maximum value. Minus minimum of x comma 2 will be 2 only because 2 is less than x. So when x is greater than 2, the graph will be y is equal to x minus 2. Similarly, if I take the condition that x is less than 2, if x is less than 2, the max of x comma 2 will basically be equal to 2 only because 2 is more than x and we are taking the maximum. Minus the minimum of x comma 2 will be equal to x only because x is less than 2 and you are taking the minimum of these two values. So when x is less than 2, the graph you will refer is y is equal to 2 minus x. And next, when you put x is equal to 2, max of 2 comma 2 will be 2 only and minimum of 2 comma 2 is also 2. The difference of these two will be 0. So at x equal to 2, y will be equal to 0. So we have first drawn the line x is equal to 2. At x is equal to 2, the y coordinate is 0. So this is the point, x is 2 and y is 0. Now, beyond x is equal to 2, the graph we are going to refer is y is equal to x minus 2, right? It is going to be something like this. Similarly, when you take x less than 2, we are taking the region to the left of x equal to 2. So we'll refer this graph and it will look something like this. Okay, so this is the first graph, that is y is equal to max of x comma 2 minus min of x comma 2. It will look something like this. Alright, so the right hand side of this given equation is mod of x plus 2 minus mod of x minus 2. So basically I'm required to plot the graph y is equal to mod of x plus 2 minus mod of x minus 2. Now in this, I will have to take three possibilities, guys. The first possibility is when x is less than minus 2. The second is when x is between minus 2 and plus 2. And the third case is when x is greater than 2. Now when x is less than minus 2, by default it is less than 2 also. So both the mods will give you negative outputs. Mod of x plus 2 will be minus of x plus 2 minus mod of x minus 2 will be minus of x minus 2 or 2 minus x. When you open these brackets, you will get minus x minus 2 minus 2 plus x. And the x gets cancelled out. Minus 2 is minus 4. This tells me that beyond x, that is minus 2, or whenever x is less than minus 2, the value of y is a constant or minus 4. We'll draw x is equal to minus 2. And beyond this, we'll take the value of y as minus 4. It's a constant. So we indicate it like this. Y is equal to minus 4. And now we could observe something similar for x greater than 2. Since x is greater than 2, it is by default greater than minus 2 also. So mod of x plus 2 will be x plus 2 because it's a positive number. And minus of mod of x minus 2 will be again x minus 2 only. When you open the bracket, you get x plus 2 minus x plus 2. X cancels, 2 plus 2 is 4. So we can conclude that beyond x equal to 2 means to the right of x equal to 2, the value of y is a constant, it is 4. So first step is we draw our line x equal to 2 and to the right of it we have drawn the line y is equal to 4. Lastly, we talk about the region x is greater than minus 2 but less than plus 2. In this case, x being greater than minus 2, mod of x plus 2 will be x plus 2 only. But since x is less than 2, x minus 2 is negative and mod of a negative number is always minus. So it will be minus of 2 minus x plus 2 and minus 2 cancels, minus and minus becomes plus x. So in this case, y becomes equal to 2x. That means in the region minus 2 to 2, the graph will be y is equal to 2x. So we draw the graph of y is equal to 2x. And this is how we get the graphs of both the equations. Lastly, we need their point of intersections. So we can try by overlapping one over the other. Now we can clearly observe these 2 points of intersection. This is the first one in black and this is the second one in black. So the answer is there are exactly 2 points of intersections of these two graphs, right? Alright, now I believe this particular website should be your best friend for your CAT prep because it immensely helps you in functions and graphs. So now we'll plot the entire thing and we'll see how the graphs look like as a confirmation. So the first graph is y is equal to maximum of 2 comma x minus minimum of same 2 comma x. And this is exactly what we drew, right? So we are on the right track, kind of on the right track. Next, y is equal to mod of x plus 2 minus mod of x minus 2. Right? This is exactly what we have. We have seen 2 points of intersection and these are your 2 points of intersection. And thereby your answer is there are exactly 2 distinct solutions to the given equation.